안녕하세요. The topic of my talk is through a healthy, subtle body, we can reconnect with our essence, love, and wisdom. Over the 30 years of my teaching, different part of the world, I see new layer of sufferings because of our present conditions. We are not living old way of life. We have a lot of new challenges. Because of these new challenges, build a special imprint in our subtle body. There's 6 important words here in these lectures. One is through. Second is healthy. Third is a subtle body. And also reconnecting with essence, love, and innate wisdoms. Subtle body here means not the physical body and also not the cognitive mind. It's the lens in between body and the mind. There's an area called the world of the feelings. And that part of the world of the feeling is not doing very well these days. I have a story for you. Many years back, I was in Malaysia. There's a twin tower, and the bridge between 2 towers partially made by glass. So I was walking on that bridge. I thought I could make it. But after 5 steps, something happened inside of me. Very fearful feeling came. Very strange. Very scary feeling. I have a question for you also. Can you hear me through translation? Or maybe you can speak English also? Half and half? So time to time we have to talk together. I was so scared that I could not cross. I went back. My question to you is this a good decision? Say yeah, no, you can say anything. Is that good decision? I went back. Or I should force to cross the bridge? 2 options. In your mind, which one you think is good one? Okay, so I went back because if bridge is not so safe, then I might die, no? I was very young, I don't want to die. But still I don't want to die. It was 20 years ago. Then I analyzed, now is the mind. I'm talking about the mind and feeling. The feeling is based on the subtle body. The mind is the cognitive mind. So now I think, I analyzed, I test everything. And the bridge is so safe. Why is so safe? because a group of people taking group photo in the bridge did not fall down. Big Indian husband and wife also taking photo there, that did not fall down. So there's no reason. So I start my second journey. Now my question to you, what do you think? I can make it second time or no? Hello? Say something. Just say, shout something. I could cross the second time or no? Yeah, there's no reason. It's so safe one. The first time I didn't because I did not know from my head whether it's safe or not safe. But the second time I know, I analyzed, I evidently saw people crossing. They did not fall down. So that means the bridge is 100% safe. So you think I could grow? There's no reason not to go, no? Yeah, sorry. You are very high expect of me, but I could not grow second time also. So I start second, same thing happened. Same place, so scary, something happened inside of me. Do you have this problem every day? Feeling says something and the mind says something different. I think every morning you have this problem. Body, subtle body says 10 minutes, but the mind says go now, work. Do you have any conflict between the feeling world and the cognitive mind? Do you think that when the mind has all the answer, that we can transform everything? When mind knows the correct thing, do you think we are able to do it? When mind knows the right thing, can we follow the right thing? Not necessary. Why? What we learn from the mind, do you think we change our personality? Do you think we change our feeling? Do you think we heal ourselves through understanding? If that's the case, a second time I should cross, but I could not. So I look into the deeper part of the myself. What happened? So I stay there for a while. I did not come back because the mind says, don't go back. But then my subtle body feeling says, don't cross also. So I just stay as stuck there. So then I check, I make this story short. Then I check myself. I had an imprint. When I was young, I was traveling to the mountain. Then when I sit down, they're so scary. Clips. So that old imprint blockages in the subtle body. Not the physical body, not the cognitive mind, but that's leftover imprint triggered at the same kind of thing at the bridge. So this is the problem now. 21st century is not lacking of information, is a lacking of transformation. Is a lacking of healing the heart, not the gathering the information. We have plenty information. We know what's the right and wrong. We know what is the healthy or not healthy. But it comes in the feeling world, we might not manage it. Sometimes I call that is a banana. I call that also beautiful monsters. We all carry some difficulty imprint ourselves. So how to heal that? Healing is necessary. Through the lens of the healthy subtle body, and we are able to connect with our real love. And from the love, we can express loving kindness and compassion. Otherwise, if you cannot find your essence love inside, There's no way that you can express love to others. So the another area is called speed, internal speed. 3 parts of the subtle body. One is the different kind of imprint. Second is internal restlessness, subtle body restlessness. Not the mind, not the physical, but the feeling of, what do you call, rush. I have a story for you again. Do you like to hear some story, no? It's a long day going to be. One time I was in London Heathrow Airport in the business lounge. The restroom in the business lounge is one room, all around like that. And I was on the number 5th queue. So I was waiting to go into the restroom, means toilet. So one came, second came, all came. Sorry. From my line, all gone. Now me alone there. So I was looking all around. Who's coming out? Whoever come out, I can go in. No one is coming for a while. I was waiting, looking here. Then finally I hear some sound of flashing. Flashing means the job is almost done. So I went towards to that sound. Wait there for a while, nothing coming. Suddenly, someone opened the door of that restroom. Before he come out, I went in. Before the person came out, I went in. Why? I have no time. You feel you have no time. It's not the mind, it's not the physical. There's another layer called subtle body, subtle feeling, feels there's no time. Luckily, that was a very British gentleman, almost short like me, not so high, very short, and he says, "Sir, please let me come out first." Then I thought, wow, of course. I went out, and he came out, and I went in. So then I aware of what happening inside of me. Before come to the lounge, I know I have 3 hours to go to fly. But because of this restlessness, I forgot that. The feeling from subtle body hijacked the cognitive mind. You took over by that feeling. So I thought, wow, I was a little bit ashamed, so aware of myself a little bit. The whole thing went up. The real place for the movement is in your guts area. But the speedy took over everything, and it says you don't have time. Do you have this problem? Before you're flying, how many times you went to airport? Before you're flying, how many times you went to airport? Do you understand? Do you have this feeling? I'm sure you have. Korea is a fast-growing country, must have this urge of restlessness. And if you don't take care of that, they will cause you slowly burn out. For example, if you need to clean this room, your body need to take for 3 hours. But the feeling in 3 hours says, get out fast, finish fast. I don't like this job. I should get out this first. So there's a restlessness. It's not a mind. my argument here is the mind involves, but actually is in the subtle body. It's not an emotion, it's not a cognitive mind, it's another area of a feeling oriented. So there's a feeling world has a physical feeling, emotional feeling, and subtle body feeling. And we know how to take care these two quite okay, but we don't know how to take care of the basic constitution of the subtle body's well-being. That's why you thought, oh, I'm so busy in my head, but actually it's not in your head, it's in your energy in the subtle body. When you know you can take care of something, but suddenly you cannot, because your blockages is holding you back. Your subtle body imprint is making your life a difficult time. So this is the healing time, not the understanding only. Understanding is great important, but the healing is also necessary. So first one, subtle body means the imprint. Second, subtle body means the how to take care, the balance of the movement inside of you. Am I speaking too fast? I think translator was very good when I was hearing Venerable's talk. I think she able to translate very well. But I hope she can do from my one also. Why not? I will speak a little slow that she can deliver you clearly. But sometimes I get excited. I'm not excited because you don't giving any feeling to me. Give me some expression, right and wrong expression. It will help me to go on where it's going. It's blank for me right now. If you don't like it, show me some face. If you understood, show me another kind of face. Nothing happiness, show numbness. Okay, another area is love. Love is in the heart. Love is not in the mind. Mind helps love to grow, but actually love is a feeling oriented. It's a genuine, honest feeling towards to you, towards to others. But we are mistakenly claim love is something coming from outside, or there's something you can give to someone. Yes, this is also a love. The real love, which we call is essence love. Essence love. And that love does not have any reference. It's just the feeling of warmness, a feeling of okayness. Even there is not okay, you feel okay. And genuine of some form of a subtle joy that you carry with you by birthright. It does not depend on any objects, any friends, anything. It comes with you. It's in your subtle body. In the feeling world, a center of all the feeling should be this basic well-being. I call essence love. I think we are missing that love. We are caught up love with giving and taking, which we call expression of love. Essence love and express love. And we are caught up the express love. If you lost this innate essence love, you will feel hollow. You know hollow feeling? Whatever you have, You got excited for some days, but in the deep down, something is missing. Something is not right. Even you have the most luxurious thing, but the deepest part of your heart, you feel some missing, some hollow, some form of sadness. Why? Because we have both innate dissatisfaction and innate satisfaction. We have both. And which one would you like to nurture? The innate dissatisfaction which produces hollow, or innate satisfaction which produces essence love, courage, subtle joy, bliss. And that is a birthright. We have naturally exist, but we lost the connection. That's why I call in the title, Reconnecting with Your Essence Love. Once you have this, then from this, the light shines towards to your loved one. Your love is not hollow-based anymore. Your love can be very rich. Your loving to other, is that you won't be happy. It's a sharing things, not consuming. Love can be mistaken by consuming rather than offering and celebrating. Love is a celebration. And we lost that quality. I think it's very sad. The more you have, you will feel more hollow. Is that having is wrong? Luxury is wrong? No. There's nothing to do with that. It has its own limitation that you cannot offer the whole thing. So that's why you have to come back to the source and find this healthy, subtle body, essence love, and nurture that. So how to nurture? Be with that love without any expectation. And that will give you happy without reason. This is very important. Happy without reason, happy with the reason. And we lost happy without reason. We caught up happy with the reason. Do you think all the reasons in the world give you ultimate happiness? No. Things are impermanent, things are changing. Loved ones are dying. So there's no 100% happiness from outside. But there is a happiness also. So that happiness I call happy with the reason. Love with giving and taking, and love with just a flame. Flame, the heat of the fire is the warmth, not necessarily boiling or cooking. So I want you to re-recognize that state. Do you know when you are young, you have this? Playing with others, you have this? Innocent joy without any external big reasons. And at some point we lost because of conditions, because of studies, because of marriage, because of work. All went outside and trying to claim all the happiness is coming from outside. That is only 50%. 50% you have to own your fire. And 50% is coming from outside. And with together, you will have some meaning of life and some happiness. Okay? Do you know how to connect with this essence of love? Or no essence of love? Are you happy? Why? What's the reason? Huh? No reason? You are stupid then. How can you be happy without a reason? What's the reason? Me? Thank you. But I will go tomorrow. I will die one day. Are you happiness through with me? Is that the only happiness you have with something? The world is misleading us. They're taking chance to the half happiness, make us a full happiness, and make sure you are hollow, and then you can get my things, and you will be happy. That is the conditional happy. Will not represent the whole happiness. So there's another happiness in you, built in you, and you have to connect with that. So do you know how to connect with that? Okay, I'll ask you, smile. Then you will ask me, why I should smile? I say, no reason. Just smile. Can you just smile? Okay, let's try. 2-3 minutes. No, it's too long maybe. Can you just smile without any reason? And that is triggering your innocent child heart. Your innocent child heart smashed by big reasons. That's why you lost this gentle joy. Okay, we try. I like this very much. I call this practice, it's called silly smart. What do you say in Korean? Silly smart. You have a silly? What's silly? Silly smart. Silly, but it's very smart. Come together. I want to give stupid smart, but some people don't like it. Some of my American students say, no, Rinpoche, you should not speak stupid smart. Maybe change a little bit. Silly smart. Then I thought, wow, that's the great one. You just smile. As a Malaysian, we call, let's smile. Just smile. And people ask you, why are you smiling? No reason. And then that is the reason. Because all the big reasons are not nurturing this happiness. You're aware yourself, and then just fake. At the beginning, just faking, like everything is a fake at the beginning. So a little bit. And that is the opening your innate heart. No reason to open that. So when you go back home, can you smile in the toilet for 3 minutes? But in people might say something, no? Or in your bed, long breathe in, long breathe out, just smile, send all this smiling nectar joy into your heart, all the channels, all the nerves, everything. One drop of love with a smile. Very powerful. I think children are missing this. We are caught up by too much conditions. All the conditions are not supporting this innocent joy. So, when I say healthy subtle body, there's unhealthy and healthy. Unhealthy one is the blockages in the system. Is not an emotion, is not a cognitive, it's just imprint, chopped in your subtle body. When I was in the second time, I know on the bridge, I know bridge is so safe, but I still cannot go. Do you have this kind of problem in your life? You know, but you still cannot do it. Someone shows a snake photo, they're scared, but it's just a paper. So you look into your mental and physical world, what kind of blockages do you have in the imprint? And then second one is that blockages is not you. Release identity from the imprint. Imprint is just left over from somewhere in your life. And now you are suffering by imprint, not the actual fact. Actual fact is gone for long ago, but you are still unwell is because of time to time imprint woke up. Something else triggered you and it changed in your personality. Especially the marriage, family, very important to understand each other's imprint. The imprints are not your partner. Your partner is more fuller than the imprint's activation. So recognize your imprint, aware of that, talk to your imprint, kind to your imprint. Okay, I make one mantra. It is real but not true. The imprint feels real, but it brings the wrong message, carry with you and controlling your life. What I really worry is because your mind is not controlling anymore to your imprint. Mind says this way, but imprint go this way. And you still trying to understand in the mind, but you did not transform your imprint. So on the bridge, I send a message to my subtle body. This is imprint. You are okay. Need a love and care. Okay, my imprint. Because of my imprint, I'm scared of crossing the bridge. Not the bridge. Not the me. I'm okay. My mind is okay. My physical is okay. My emotions a little bit not okay, but it's not an emotional problem. It's the imprint in the subtle body. Me not allowed to go to the bridge. So you have to very identify that there is a top 10 imprints. All the psychologicals are laid out. So you catch that, you're aware of that. So that, how to heal, this is called handshake practice. How much time I have? 10 minutes? 8 minutes? 10? Okay. Handshake practice. So there's a handshake means two hands need to come together. So one hand is mind. Another hand is a feeling. Feeling and the mind need to come together. then the healing starts. This is 30 years of my own experience. Normally, feeling stays here. And thinking, talking to the feeling from far away. Why? You don't need to feel sad. It's okay. No need to be afraid. It's okay. Saying from here. And this, from this message, will not transmit into here. Because there's no connection in between. Lost the connection. Understanding is not transmitting into the feeling world. Because there's a blockages is there. I know, but I cannot do it. I know, but I can do it. Cannot do it. If you know, you should do it. But you still cannot. This cannot is not from the mind. It's from the imprint. So handshake means this hand has 4 different ways. Knowing, thinking, awareness, and clarity. Knowing, thinking, awareness, and clarity. Out of 4, we use awareness. We drop the thinking for a while. Let you go the thinking, invite knowingness and awareness, aware of your feelings. What is feeling saying there? Go and listen. Stop judging. Feeling wants you to hear feeling's problem. You keep talking, keep guiding, keep giving medicine, but you are not listening. Listening is the kindness. You have to be kind to your imprint. You have to drop chatting, thinking. But you have out of control of thought. Thought just comes sometimes out of control. But you are not thinking towards to the imprint, but aware of the imprint. And then you stay with that imprint. For example, if you have a difficult friend, if you want to help, how you're going to help? If you say, it's not agree. If you go away, it's not also don't like. If you want to help your friend, if you want to help your wounded friend, how are you going to help? Give all the knowledge? Doesn't want. Okay, you do your own, I'm going. Walk away. Doesn't want. What's the solution now? Be with the person nearby with the silence and listen. When you have a sadness, you will give all the reason to not to feel sadness, but sadness still will be sad. So instead of giving lecture, aware of the sadness, or lost feeling, and aware of that and relax with that. It's called handshake practice. You are not suppressing, you are not indulging, you are not supporting. If you do the support, you are supporting wrong. Because imprint says something danger, but it's not danger. But the danger coming from imprint, not the actual fact. So if you support, you support wrong. You cannot support your friend, a wrong one. But only way you stay with your friend and listen. Being is the healing. Listening is the healing. The mind need to listen the feeling. Mind need to be with the feeling. Then feeling has its own ability, capacity. It will open by itself. So you allow it will open by itself. The imprint will open by itself. you are not opener, it will open by itself. So it might take few months, but one day you'll be healthier. You're not afraid of yourself. You're not afraid of your own beautiful monsters. I call monster, but it has a beautiful also. So you know yourself so well. Oh, this is something happened before. Now I know how to heal. And you get confidence out of that. And that confidence is a very meaningful in your life. So through handshake practice, or through also handshake practice, to aware of restlessness inside. I think Korea might have that. I don't know, I just came yesterday. Because outer development create inside anxious. If you take care of your anxious, you can enjoy your development much better. Without taking care of anxious, you will not feel very calm. Calmness is coming from this restlessness to come down. Not the mind. Mind wants to come. Before sleep, mind wants to be relaxed. But something inside on the engine. That's not a mind. That is not an emotion. There's a Chinese, they call qi, went wrong. The speed of the wind went wrong, got in your head, speeding up. So you have to come back, relax that. And the third one, you handshake. Through handshake, you are aware of the happiness without reason, the love, innate love. And from that love, then you give loving kindness to all sentient beings. Through loving kindness, then compassion has chance to arise. Out of compassion, you might have some bodhicitta experience. Within the bodhicitta, relative bodhicitta and ultimate bodhicitta. Relative bodhicitta is connecting with compassion. Ultimate bodhicitta, which is realization of emptiness. And emptiness and the relative are live together. The moment you understand the form is emptiness and emptiness is form, the unity of these two lives inseparably in every existence. Could be external phenomena, could be internal phenomena. The mineral bottle and the non-existing of mineral bottle stay together. We have right to experience the truth. The truth of the relative exists. At the moment it exists, it's also non-existent. Non-existent exists with the relative, and the relative exists with emptiness. So when you understand this whole thing, then you will know the beauty of the magic of life, magic of illusion, and free of delusion. Realize the magic of illusion, but the free of delusion. Delusion is deluding us, not the nature of illusion. I hope through this process, the lens of healthy subtle body lead into essence love, and from the essence love, loving kindness, compassion, wisdom comes, and that will help your life will more meaningful and happy. And I will stop here. I think if you have 2 minutes, no, finish.
We have a Q&A session.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
네, 유쾌하고 멋진 강연 감사드립니다. 이제 이 강연 내용에 대해 궁금한 점에 대해 Q&A 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다. We will now have a Q&A session for any questions you have regarding the lecture. 자유롭게 손을 들고 질문을 주시면 제가 전달을 할 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
안녕하세요, 총리님, 버즈님. 저는 네팔에도 갔다 왔었는데 이렇게 만나 뵙게 돼서 감사하고 영광입니다. 다름이 아니라 우리나라에서 지금 여당과 야당이 많이 경쟁을 하고 협력하지 못하는데 그런 입장에서 불교는 어떻게 영향을 줄 수 있는지, 지금 원래는 화합을 하고 어떤 철학적인 관념에서 잘 지도할 수 있다고 생각하는데 왜 그렇게 하지 못하는지, 불교가 어떻게 도울 수 있는지, 우리가 어떻게 힘을 더 적극적으로 낼 수 있는지, 그런 거에 대해서 질문드리고 싶습니다.
Oh, this I don't know. You have to use your intelligent mind. I just come yesterday.
네, 또 다른 질문 있으신가요? 네, 질문해 주시기 바랍니다.
네. 강연 잘 들었습니다. 감사합니다. 자꾸만 인지적인 생각이 훨씬 자연스럽게 이제 돌아가고, 말씀하신 미세신 감정을 알아채는 게 좀 뒤늦게 되고 어려운데, 어떻게 하면 나의 감정들을 놓치지 않고 잘 알 수 있을지, 어떻게 수행을 하면 좋을까 좀 묻고 싶습니다.
Okay, very good. So, of course, mind is faster sometime, but out of 4 things in the mind, knowing, thinking, awareness, and clarity, so you have to use awareness, aware of the body first, and listen the body, and then you go a little deeper, listen the sensation in the body, and then you listen more deeper, you will listen the emotions, and you will listen more careful, then you will come to the subtle body. Essence love is not an emotion. You can wow, I love my emotion. Sorry, I love my essence love. That is emotion. Emotion is a reaction. Essence love is a constitution. Constitution. Whether you have a subtle body, well-being constitution, or you have a disturbed or distorted subtle body constitution, is depend on your imprints, how much you are disconnected or not, but you can aware of it, and through the awareness you will find some feeling, and the feeling can transform another feeling. But this feeling from the feeling world will help to bring the understanding from the mind, and then open the feeling from the feeling, and that understanding slowly bring into your body. And then it start to transform your distorted, and then reconnect with your basic well-being.